Hi, welcome. For those of you new here, my name is Katie. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, and I work full-time. I love makeup and skincare. I truly believe every single woman wants to look and feel her best, and I have the tools and the resources to help you get there. If another presenter shared this video with you, please make sure that you go back and you shop with her. And let's get into today's look. I'm going to share with you some tips and tricks on how to get the appearance of a really bright eye and really long, full lashes. So let's just go right into this. I am, first of all, going to tell you on my lips, because I always get asked, what are you wearing on your lips? Tell me. Oh my gosh, tell me what you're wearing on your lips. I need to know. And then I forget. So I like to start out with it right at the beginning. All right. First of all, I use my lip exfoliator. That's great at getting rid of all the dead skin. Then I went in with the lip butter in the shade Beach Bonfire. It's this really pretty coral color. And then I topped it off with one of the new lip glosses, Lonesome in Baby Pink. So I'll make sure to put a list of all the products that I'm using down in the comments when I am done. And then also for those that are shopping with me, I'll put it all in a shopping cart for you, because we do have some amazing specials going on during the month of May. When you spend $80, you get 15% off. When you spend $150, you get 20% off. So you definitely want to make sure and you check that out. I have gone ahead and put on my Mineral Touch liquid foundation in the shade Taffeta. I love the liquid foundation. It's like Photoshop in a bottle, and I love the way that it looks on my skin. I always make sure that I use my primer first. So I use the Touch Glorious Face Primer, and I did go ahead also and put on my eye primer. The Moodstruck Eye Primer is great at really allowing your pigments to pop, preventing them from creasing, and holding them in place all day long. Love my primers. Ideally, you want to let them set for about 5 minutes before you start putting on your makeup. So now that I have put on my foundation, I'm going to go in next with my Skin Solution Concealer in the shade Organza. So this is a shade or two lighter than what my foundation tone is. Our concealer is very pigmented, so I'm just going to take a single dab just like that. And then for me personally, everybody's different, okay? Let me just say that. I personally love to use my kabuki brush for all of my different foundation products. I just can work with this brush really well. I'm not a makeup artist. I just take that concealer and kind of press it underneath the eye area. You don't want to just put it right underneath the eye where that dark circle is. You want to kind of bring it down a little bit, blend it into your foundation. This is great. I'm going to just take whatever's left and kind of dab it on my eyelid. Again, the concealer is great at kind of covering up those dark circles. If you have dark circles that are kind of like a purple undertone, you want to try to use a concealer that has a pink undertone that will counterbalance out that darkness. And then I also like to go a shade lighter because it helps brighten up the underneath eye area. It helps really kind of highlight versus just make everything kind of sunken in. It brightens up the whole area. I love it. And then I just kind of dab whatever's left onto my eyelid, and it blends really, really nicely. What I also like to do is then take a little bit of my pressed powder in Chiffon, and then this is the new Complexion Plus pressed powder. If you've not tried this yet, I definitely recommend it. I'm going to use my powder concealer brush to apply it. It's a two-sided brush. Love this brush. And I'm going to just take a little bit of that powder and kind of press along the line. I'm not going to take it all the way underneath the eye. I'm going to kind of just put it on my face to make sure that there is no harsh line between where I have my concealer and where I have my liquid foundation. And this just gives me a little bit more coverage. When you use the powder concealer brush, it gives you medium coverage with the pressed powder. Make sure you go down your neck. You don't want any dreaded makeup lines. If you want full coverage with the pressed powder, you're going to want to use the kabuki brush and really kind of press that into the skin. That's going to give you full coverage with the new Complexion Plus pressed powder. If you want just a really light coverage, use the setting powder brush, and then you can kind of just dust the product onto your skin to give you just a little bit of coverage. So again, brushes do matter, and I personally love to use brushes for my face and eye products, I just feel like I have a lot more control on how the products are applied, but you have to work to figure out what works best for you. So my next tip when it comes to really have like a bright eye. So one is the concealer. The next one is what I'm using on my eyes. Today I'm going to be using the pressed shadow. Let's see here. Which one are we going to use? I'm going to go in with Discreet. It's this one here. It's kind of like a light pink color. I like to use something that's close to my natural kind of skin tone. And one thing I want to share with you, especially as we're going into the summer months, you have got to make sure that you are wearing sunscreen every day. I mean, you should anyway, but now, especially as the UV is getting stronger, you want to make sure that you are, and I'm just using my deluxe brush and applying this literally all over the lid. This establishes a great base for the lid, and then also just, again, really helps kind of brighten up the eye. You want to make sure that you're wearing sunscreen every single day. And I recently went on a little trip with my husband. It was wonderful. And you can see I'm really, really tan. What am I doing? I am keeping my face covered and protected. I wear big sunglasses. I wear a hat. So my face looks a little bit more ghostly than the rest of my body. So what I'm doing is I'm using the new tanning drops. I love the tanning drops. I just take a couple of drops and I mix it in with my protecting veil, SPF 30, and I put that on in the morning. So I'm kind of building a natural, gradual tan for my face, but I'm also protecting it because I'm using that SPF protecting veil. So what you want to do, put a little bit of the protecting veil SPF on your face, or on your hands, I mean, put 1 or 2 drops of the tanning drops, massage that into the face. Make sure you wash your hands. Make sure you go all the way out to the ears, down the neck, even on the tops of your ears, so that way everything's nice and even. Wash your hands with soap and water afterwards so you don't have tanner on your hands. And that will help kind of give you a nice, safe, natural tan that's going to develop over time. All right. So going back to the eyes, the next thing I like to do is I like to use a pressed shadow as my transition color. So today I'm going to be using the pigment Astute. I love Astute, you all. It is such a great transition color. Tap off the excess. And I'm going to put this in the crease with my blending brush. The blending brush is our nice, big, fluffy brush. This just adds a little bit of depth to the crease. Nothing crazy. Just like that. So again, just looks really natural. Whenever you put on that foundation, it flattens everything out. So you want to be using different kind of products to add some dimension back into your face. I slammed that shut and I'm not done yet. All right, so then next I'm going to go in with the pressed shadow in Covetous. I'm going to just use my ring finger and kind of press that on the lid just like this. And I don't know if this one's available anymore. So you could also use the pressed shadow Ansi. I like to use a metallic on the lid. I feel like it really helps brighten up the eye. I know that's not for everyone. So you could also just use a shimmer or even a matte shadow on the lid. Just take your blending brush in the crease there, blend that out. So again, you don't have any harsh lines. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to line my eyes with the liquid eyeliner. Now, a lot of these products that I'm sharing with you, as I have said, are on special this month for the month. Hey, what's going on? I'm doing a video.
Can you please turn off the downstairs TV?
Yes, in just a minute when I'm done doing this video.
Okay.
Thank you. Can you close the door for mommy? So I like to use the Dip and Draw liner. It really helps frame the eye, bring the attention to the eye. You can see the difference there. I feel like my eye looks really basic whenever I don't take a liner to it. And I just stamp the liner along the lash line. I don't do anything fancy with my liquid liner. Again, I'm not a makeup artist. I like to just kind of play one on TV. And I feel like, again, this really helps bring the attention and frame those eyes. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pressed shadow and Optimistic. Did I put it in a different holder? Here we go. And I like to just take that pressed shadow. I'm going to just use my crease brush. I'm looking for my crease brush. There we go. Optimistic, just take a little bit of that on the crease brush and press that in the inner corner. Again, this is going to help just really brighten up the eye. So all the technique that I'm focusing on today is what can you do to help brighten up the eye. Like I said, all of these products are on the website. You can get them on special as part of the May special. I'm taking now the pencil liner in white pristine. I love to put this in the waterline. That also really helps brighten up the eye. But you can get quite a few of these products in the beauty box. So the beauty box is 12 full-size products, plus you get a coupon for a free foundation, including our lash products. I'm going to start out with the lash primer. It's $99 for over $400 worth of makeup and skincare. It's an amazing deal. And so then when you get the May special, not only do you get the discount, but then you get an additional 20% cash back. So it's a great deal if you are looking to revamp your makeup bag, to grab the beauty box. So the lash primer, there's a liquid liner, there is a pencil liner, there's the new gloss, lots of amazing products that come in the May beauty box. It's a great deal. The liquid shadow, that's another great option if you are wanting to really brighten the eye, to grab one of the liquid shadows. They're really simple to use and they're prismatic. So depending on how the light hits your eyes, it looks like you're wearing multiple shadows, but really you're just wearing the one. My go-to is Reverent. It's really nice light. That's a great option, again, if you're wanting to really kind of brighten the eye. And it's so simple. Love it. All right, so now that I've put the lash primer on, next I'm going to go in with the Twisted Mascara. And again, you get all of these products as part of the May beauty box. So if you bought these products individually, even with the special going on, it's, you know, a good deal, but the best deal is in the beauty box. So the Twisted Mascara, it's 2 wands, 1 tube. This is the bigger wand. And I just take that and kind of stick that on the lashes. I've been using my lash serum. That is like vitamins for your lashes. So over time, I'm going to see an improvement in the volume and the length of my lashes, just because it helps with the health of your lashes. You also want to make sure that you're using like a really gentle makeup remover. Where's the lash serum? Do I even have that on here? That's crazy. You want to use a gentle remover. I love the cleansing balm. I just reordered the cleansing balm that I got in November. I still have some left, but I don't want to run out because it's such a great makeup remover. All right, so I personally like to put on the mascara right after I put on the lash primer. But then I let my mascara dry in between coats before I do like the next coat. So I kind of bounce back and forth between the eyes, except for, you know, when you're using that. Oh, there's like a little fiber there. Let's wipe that off. Oh, it's like a hair. Does that ever happen to you where like your hair gets in the way of your... So this is the 40 One-Step Fiber Mascara. It's great at giving your lashes length and volume. So I'm putting that on top of the Twisted Mascara. So it's a great way to kind of build your lashes to get that length and that volume that you're looking for. And whenever you're putting the wand in the tube, you kind of want to swirl it and then pull it out gently. You don't ever want to pump it because that pumps air into the tube. And I have this thing where this eye, the mascara goes on like so much better than the other eye. I don't know why. Maybe it's the way I hold it. But if you're like, your lashes look different. Well, it's just, that's what happens with my eyes. All right, so now I'm going to go in with the smaller wand. And I'm going to take that along the lower lashes. So the small wand is great at getting those hard to reach lashes. And make sure every single lash has mascara on it. So there you have it. If you have any questions about the products that I used today, please don't hesitate to ask. If you like these types of videos, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe to my channel, ring the bell, so that way anytime I post a new video, you are notified. Have a great day.